Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about The Return of the Pink Panther. And this movie came out in 1975, directed by Blake Edwards, and it stars Peter Sellers as Inspector Clouseau. And also Christopher Plummer is in it, and I enjoyed this one. I thought it was pretty funny, and there's lots of really great funny moments sprinkled throughout the movie that I really enjoyed. And Peter Sellers alone, he just makes the entire film, and you might be wondering why I didn't talk about Inspector Clouseau from 1969, I believe. And that's because without Peter Sellers, I feel as though these movies don't work, and I just wasn't interested in seeing anything that he wasn't attached to. Same with Blake Edwards. Not saying that I think Blake Edwards is an amazing director, but I feel as though with the consistency that we got so far, I think I would much rather stick with that than something that's potentially a bit more bland. And this movie has a really fun opening title sequence, just like all of them. It's all animated, and you get the Pink Panther stuff that's really funny to watch. And Kato is also in this movie. He's pretty funny in it, and I do like how his character is in the movie, and he goes to different places this time. He's not just in one location the entire film. Not that that was the case in A Shot in the Dark, but in this movie, it's a bit more funny to me because they added a few more things that characters do. And this movie also introduces slow motion, which I thought was pretty funny. And the way it was used, sure, it's a bit exaggerated in terms of like what characters are doing. And it's leaning more into cartoon logic with this one, but I still found it funny. And the comedy overall worked pretty well for me, and without it, the movie would just be really dull. And the story itself is fine. The Pink Panther diamond gets stolen, and Inspector Clouseau has to find it. It's pretty basic and simple, but what they managed to do is pretty funny, and the characters are well defined, and I liked where things went, and I liked how Clouseau is just causing trouble for everyone, and his boss, they can't take it, and it's pretty funny for me. And there's lots of really great and memorable moments sprinkled throughout this movie, like I've said, and where things go towards the end, I think really works for me. And there were some issues that I had with this movie. I just felt that in the beginning where we had the villain or whatever stealing the diamond, I just felt as though the thief's face was poorly disguised at certain points. I felt as though it could have been a bit better, and I'm not going to spoil anything, obviously, but I just felt as though things could have been better from a technical standpoint, and if you just had his head out of frame rather than just keeping it always in the dark, I think it would have worked a lot better. And there's some parts of it where you can tell characters are on a wire, and there's a point where a bomb explodes and a chair kind of just flies around, and you can tell that it's attached to some wires. And I was like, really? Still a really funny scene, especially given the context of what happened, but there were some things like that that I wish were a bit better. And in terms of tone and overall feel, this movie definitely carries what you're looking for if you like the previous Pink Panther movies, or at least the ones I've seen. And if you like that tone, then definitely watch this movie. It's pretty funny. It's going to sell you what you would want. I do have some issues with it, but overall, I thought it was pretty good and pretty well paced for the most part. Maybe it could have been a bit shorter, but that's about all I have to say about it. It was good. I liked it. It was thoroughly enjoyable, just like all these Pink Panther movies for the most part, or at least the ones with Peter Sellers in them. And check this one out whenever you get the chance. And with all that being said, I'm going to give The Return of the Pink Panther a 7 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos. As always, if you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below you thought of The Return of the Pink Panther, and my social media links, they will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for One of Them Days. So look forward to that, but until I get that up, thank you for watching, and have a great day.